Hi, I'm Michelle Turner from Early Intervention TV and Movement Lesson. And one of the things I'm going to talk to you today is just about a baby lying down. So when you see a baby, one of the signs to look for with possible delays with a child is if they're kind of just laying there. And I mean, they might kind of pick their legs up sort of this way, side to side, but they're just, and to look maybe is just with the head, but you're not seeing, and now I'm talking, past a couple of months, not when they're first born. When they're first born, really babies do not much more than just eat and sleep and make diapers. So, but I have recently had a young little man come to me. He was about 9 months old, happy little thing, and could do a little with the tongue out, but this was laying down. So at one point too, he was learning how to flex the foot up. I'm doing it this way, or just the foot out like that. What's not happening, first of all, are the arms. Or you might see that the arms are more static or taut, versus, but lying down really is an opportunity for the back to start arching. So if you bring a child to, if they're doing this, then they do this. Then they start playing with their bum. They start playing with this. And the arms obviously are moving. Another thing that they can do when they're laying down is they can sort of do like a side to side. This is a nice control over their spine. And you'll see it too with their feet up, obviously, because babies are obviously more, or should be more, like with the feet up. But you can start doing the side to side thing. What this does is help them start to get things and to grab things. And that's when the second hand starts to wanting to come over to join in on the party, to possibly grab any object. Or what they're also learning is depth perception. A baby just doesn't know. When they're first born, that ceiling is right there in their face. They don't know that it's 6 feet away or 8 feet away or have any relationship to it. And they have to learn these things. So, and the first way they do that is with the breast tissue, with the mommy when they're nursing, is that touch, that response. That's when they start judging of where things are in relationship to the eyes. So if you have a good little baby, it's great having a good little baby, but it actually is a little bit of a warning sign when they're just kind of just there and hopefully looking around. But if you're not seeing those kind of things, you really want a practitioner to look at the child, to start incorporating, is there a way of playing with the bum to bring the tush up, to bring it around, to bring in all those little variations that a child might not be doing it on their own. There's several reasons why they might not do it. Size of the head does matter if the tone is weak. You see it obviously maybe with Down syndrome, but there are other ways of having it to happen. So when they go to do things, if you're seeing that the head is actually not organizing with the spine well, either because of the size, even if they do things like this, you'll see that the head really just wants to stay on the ground. That's one way of looking at lying down, is how the head is, instead of the nice happy arch that a head should do when a baby starts looking. See, and that's going to rolling over. You and I should be able to do this easy. And honestly, if you get on the bed and try and do something like this, it's something that you're not used to doing. As an up-and-yell practitioner, we do all these moves that babies have to move. That's how we learn how we can help babies, because we learn to be babies again. We learn all the intricate steps to rolling over. So again, it's not something that's very smooth. Everyone says, oh, you're so nice and limber. I wasn't that way. I can get out before pictures. I had a back. So, but a baby should be able to start, and you'll see their heads almost, do full circles, and they get into all sorts of funky things. But these are all little happy accidents of lying down. So if you're seeing your child that's really kind of, okay, when are you going to feed me? When are you going to diaper me? Or on the same time, very fussy. When they can't do anything, this is frustrating. There's a world going on and I'm not, and they're just fussy and it's just could be very fatiguing on a parent to have that kind of fuss. So look at the way your baby is actually lying down. And it's going to give lots of clues. This is learning how to stand. Just this function of the feet. And you'll start seeing where I can't do it on my vinyl table as easy as I would on the floor, but you'll start seeing all of this. This is all precursor to standing. It's a precursor to rolling over, but the function of the feet. A nice healthy nervous system of just raising their feet up should automatically bring their tush up. Again, not on a newborn, but a little bit older. So, and if you're not seeing these things, and again, the arching of the back, and they might do it when they're fussing, that's fine. It's just, and this helps the lungs, this helps the heart, and it's all, like I said, it's just, it leads up to their life of standing, rolling over, and crawling. But that's just one way of looking at just how your baby is lying down. And also notice too, when they're lying down like this, how much of the world do you think that they're seeing? When they're like this, it sets up their visual fields, it sets up their whole way versus of just, even when I'm doing this, look at how much I can see 360. So if I hear a noise, boom. If I keep, if there's a light or if there's a ball. Another thing you can really notice, it's very easy to do, notice your child with colors. And this has nothing to do with colorblind, it's just preference. It's just easier to see certain colors. A lot of toys come with primary colors, which is the red, the blue, and the yellow. Does your child respond much more to the red? Well, heck, use it. Go for it. Play with the red ball. If they hardly see a yellow ball, let's just take it out of the vocabulary just for now, just to strengthen. Go with what they're good at, just like we like to go with what we're good at. So they're going for a red ball versus a yellow ball, just being there. And I see it with children all the time. It's not that it's abnormal, oh, they're not seeing yellow. It's just that their eyes haven't adjusted to it. It's not a strong enough color. They might prefer black, they might prefer white. It all depends on the contrast. But these are things that help the brain develop much further. So, thanks.